Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. We're returning to our blind playthrough of Blueprints and we're jumping back into this day where we've just been schooled by an incredible classroom and we're moving on. Wow. Yep, use the key. Let's just use it. Alright. Well, we can do quite a lot of redraws here. I mean, we've got West Wing Hall as a good option. What I really need is more exits and more... I mean, here I only need a north exit, so that's fine. But we've got the redraw possibility, so we really would like some more gems. None of these are great. I don't really want to lose an item if I can avoid it. So let's redraw again. Nope. None good. This wouldn't be... It would end up being gem neutral. Yeah, it would be terrible for the exit as well. Billiard room is sort of the only decent one. I don't think I get gems from it. So I'm going to redraw again. Going a bit far with this, but okay. I think it's just got to be boudoir, honestly. We'll get a gem and we'll get some more redraws. It's just a nice solid option. Great. All right. Oh my god. my mind is so full of everything that we've just learned there. West Wing Hall. Without even thinking about it, that's perfect for here. So we've got some opportunities to go north and we've got some opportunities to go east. Oh, okay. This has actually been such a big day that I just had... I had to take a break for lunch. So on we go. I'm going to head up north because this seems like a good way to get... well, it seems like a good way to lose my keys, but it seems like a potentially a good way to gem up or something like that. Oh, all right, not the best, but whatever. I'll take it. It's probably good to get the. Oh, I should have done garage. Fool, garage would have been the thing. I chose that too quickly. But either way, we got a couple of extra keys. We can say hi to the back of the foundation elevator controls there. All right, it's something. We kind of gained one key there. That's what happened. And we'll lose the key here, but that's better than not having it at all. All right. Now that sucks. I would love to get the classroom, of course, but it completely cuts me off from... Oh, man. Like, we could put utility closet here, which would hopefully mean we could get through the security door in security. But it's just a little, it's literally my first test of doing this. So I'm a little scared of doing it and it not working. And of course it also means I'm losing out on other ways forward. Locksmith obviously would be great for the keys, but literally I would really, if possible, like to connect with the foundation or just get some other way forward here. So I'm going to use one of my 4 redraws. Okay. All right. In that case, oh man, I want to do dining room so much, but it doesn't point me upwards. Maybe it's worth just doing dining room in the hope that we can connect up with the foundation north, though, because those steps would be really good. I'm gonna do it. Okay, great. So we get to, oh, we get pizza. A pizza? Wood-fired pizza, summer truffle sauce smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms, and spiced salami. That sounds really good. Cooked to perfection with just the right amount of char. 20 steps plus additional 10 if you have furnace. I mean, I don't have furnace, and honestly, I'm not going to wait around for furnace, so thanks. Delicious. I can't believe I didn't eat all of the pizza. What am I doing? Okay, let's Enjoy our lunch. For the extra 10 steps too. Great. Look at that. We've basically like doubled our steps or possibly even more. So let me do just a little check for any other items. I can't see them. Okay. That was me giving a little boop kiss to Pixel, who's coming in. My little fluffy kitty Pixel, who's sitting next to me here. Okay, now, if I am going to try to go for all 8 of the classrooms, which is probably, let's just be honest, probably not going to happen at this stage, because we're running out of literal possibilities for them. And again, if they all... okay, no, they don't all go to the left, because that one... No, we came up for that one, so it did. Okay, yeah. If they do all continue to have this construction, then we can only use them to go left. So I could use one here, but that would block me off here, for example. Pixie! Hi, sweetheart. He's doing a big meow. And then, like, let's say we could do one here, you know, and turn left. But it's getting difficult. Like, it's hard. I could possibly get a row of them here, all going in like a circle. I mean, I could get 3 of them here, not 4 of them. Maybe I could get one here. But yeah, it's getting hard to even conceive of where I could potentially get these classrooms. See, I mean, yeah, that cuts off all of those other spaces down there. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. We'll do it. Of course, the classrooms are important, but it's just a shame to miss out on the other opportunities to use those spaces, even to use those spaces for other rooms, you know what I mean? To get items, to get, you know, to get bedrooms, etc. Nevertheless, classroom it is. Let's do it. Okay, grade 5. Ooh. What even is this? Hang on, I'm going immediately over to here. Is this art? It's art class. It was just starting to occur to me. Art class. Could this relate to the gallery? Okay. Dear. It kind of looks like some of its lines are cut from other things, doesn't it? Like, that's not drawn. It's like a collage. Yeah. Got it. Pry. Okay. Dessert. Pudding, all of that. The car. Okay. The plane. Okay. And the bride. That's really interesting. I have absolutely no idea what to take from this for the time being. Interesting. And then, okay, so they're showing us more of the images. Like, if this is just about how to figure out, you know, the two the two things, I have already got that, but maybe it's something else. Art prompt. Draw 2 things that share all but one letter of their name. Okay. So I think that's the sort of the lesson of this classroom. I think that's that. Let's see how the kids did. Josh. F. Spelling incorrect. Tooth and 2. Aww. And he even had 3 goes at drawing a 2. Oh my God. I think I should definitely make sure I'm checking these pictures. Yeah, with the magnifying glass in case they've drawn something interesting. Oh my God, adorable. Josh. Keep at it, kiddo. Laura A has done, she got an A. Laura A has got an A, and she did acorn and corn. Yep. Got it. Doesn't seem to be anything hidden, and obviously she is a bit of an artiste. Very nice shading, Laura. Oh my god, I already love this one. Robot and root. Ah, cool. Wonder if there's any meaning to that, you know, because roots, family roots has come up a bit. Roots in the morning room, roots in the... Why though did they get a B, may I ask? Why did they get a B? Why did you not give Gregory an A like Laura? And that's it, there's just the 3. Okay. So, well, interesting. I'm not sure, like, if there's anything else to take from these actual images themselves. Like, the only thing I can see that's being added to them is the color. So I don't know if that has any relevance. I mean, there's only 3 paint pots here, so I don't know how they made this yellow color, for example, but maybe we ignore that. Okay. Thanks, art class. So that's grade 5. Again, these are all pictures I've seen. Okay. And let me just double check that I'm not missing anything on the back of them. Or indeed in these buckety things. Don't think so. All right, let's see. I guess let's go on. So we really ideally have I got 3 redraws. Ideally, I really want to go in both directions from here. Maybe this is the spot for gymnasium then, because we will get to go in both directions. We'll lose the 7 steps, but it'll give us another red room for our lab experiments, right? When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and we'll gain something, right? Did we just gain it already? I wasn't paying attention. We might have just gained a gem. I'll assume it was something like that. Okay. Why does it say, here's the thing. Why does it say only 1 successful trigger though? Had I already drafted chapel when I did the lab? I just cannot remember now. All right, but we have access here into the foundation. I don't have a shovel, so we can't do anything there. We could do a classroom here. That would be great if it were to come up. It raises the... I could do another classroom in the corner potentially. Maybe it's not... This is where it's difficult to know whether to use a redraw or not. I'd love to do clock tower, but I think I've got to try and give priority to the classroom situation here. So I might risk 1 redraw and see what we get. Okay. It's a real shame. It's a real shame to use a gem, but Observatory might actually be handy in a range of ways, so I think it might be worth... Hey, so now we know what these are called. And I'm wondering if this is the... What do they call it? I've already forgotten the name. Like the devoted moon. That one. Yeah. Yeah, and what I'm going to do is check if the dotted lines on these all match up with the same dotted lines that we've seen. Yeah, see if all of the dotted lines are the same. Okay, so we've got a few new things to do here. Interesting. Or at least a few new things to sort of investigate, I guess. All right, what have you got from me, Observatory? Please be kind. Please be kind. Yes! Yes! It's exactly what I was hoping for. That's also great, thank you. And that's also great. That is all so great. That's so great. That's so great in so many ways. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Observatory. Worth your weight in gold. If I can get a classroom here, ideal. Ideal. But otherwise we can even dead end it. Okay. Alright, So, what is the most useful thing I could do here between utility closet? Like, we're just about at the other side of security as it is. So I'm wondering if I even... Like, locksmith would be great. Obviously, I've only got 2 keys. I'm running low. Could even get special keys from it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do utility closet. I'm going to finally... I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right. There's a few things. There's a few things going... So 1, off. 2, on. Not that we're going to be drafting the garage anyway. Keycard entry system off. And I'm hoping that... this is my first time to properly experiment with whether this will actually unlock the security door. That'll be great. Now, while I'm here, I'd like to have another go at this. It's been so long since I turned my mind to this, and the last thing I concluded about this is that it was like what I worked out on paper is that it, like, with my current knowledge, it wasn't possible. But at that stage, when I sort of gave up, I thought, maybe there's more information coming about this, coming about the VAC indicators. But that has not occurred. I have not had any more information about this. So I think I'm just gonna try the last thing that I had here, like the last best like kind of sequence of things that I worked out with which to try this. But I do think it just doesn't work at some point. It doesn't work because of the fact that I don't know how to get from purple to non-blue colors, and blue colors will change things on the left and the right, and it just ruins what I'm trying to do. But I just think maybe I've made a mistake, or maybe I've just got to play around a bit. Okay, so clicking that to blue, clicking that to red, and then clicking that, yep, gets us there, purple there to red. Then clicking, then that goes off, clicking that to red, and then clicking this gets us there next, purple, so on and so forth. At this stage it's starting to feel a little, so I think, yeah, then we go, no, actually here, I think, have I screwed this up already? Here I think maybe we want to go to the other side, is that right? I'm asking myself, I'm looking at my little diagram here. I might have already ruined this. Oh, actually that's what I wanted. Oh. Did I just discover something extremely useful? That a blue with a blank switches them? Maybe? I don't even know if I knew that. Oh, maybe it's because when you... Right. No, I think what the dynamic is when you click a blue, you get blue on either side, and the central blue one turns off. But because we're on an edge, it's only clicking one. Yep, okay, so I did know about that. Alright, so then we've got blue here, and I think if I get red here and then click this... Yep. Then we get blue there. I think what I'm trying to get to is to get the white here. Let me see if this works out. Then we get red. Yeah, the problem is that this turns blue. I think that's where I get stuck, is I know how to get a white here. I do not know how to get a white here. This is the problem. This is the problem. And if I click this, that one is going to turn blue. I mean, all right, so what if I get all 6 of the purple and then I click, so maybe this works out. Maybe I click, yeah, this is the one I want to be white. If I click that, yeah, we've got our white. Okay, so we do know how to get our white where we want it. That's great. That actually works perfectly. From here though, I think I still conceptually reach an issue, which is, you know, ultimately I need, it's been so long since I've looked at this that I do have a lot of stuff written down. Ultimately, I want off, that's easy. Blue, I think we can get to that. Green, yeah, we should be able to manage that. We need to keep this white, and I think that's difficult. We need to turn this one red. Yeah, the note that I have written here for this step is how to keep this white. Because a blue on either side here is danger. A blue on either side here is danger. Alright, I can get to here again anyway. If this doesn't work, I can get here again. So let me just have a think. What is the next one from here? Like, surely this is solvable from here. Purple we want to keep. Keep it at purple. This one we want to turn red. But it turns blue straight away. That really sucks. That really sucks. Can I get purple here again a second time then? So if this is blue, hang on. If this is blue, and then this one, if I change this to red and click this one again, this one will turn back to purple. But I feel like I end up in the same position, which is how to get it to turn red. Yeah? Don't I then end up with the problem that I now can't make this one blue? Yeah, and then I can't make this one purple. So I don't know how to make this one blue and this one purple. That is maddening. Or, sorry, I need this one to be red and this one to be purple. Actually, no, I need this one to be red. Hang on, that's fine. Oh, good. Okay, right, so that one is doable. That part, these three good. These three good. This one needs to be green. This one needs to be blue. And then this one... Oh my god, it was doable. Oh my god. What has just occurred? I could have done this so long. I know that you guys have been waiting for such a long amount of time for me to do this. This is just You know, like, this is just the nature of the blind playthrough, especially in a game like this where there are so many things to take on and so many goals. And it's so I just want to say thank you for your patience. Haven't I promised you many times, like, I'm gonna get around to everything, even if you have to wait, even if we all together have to wait a really long time, I'm gonna get myself there. But there are some, the problem is, like, in a game like this, it's really hard to know, like, do I actually have all of the pieces in front of me? Can I do it? You know, am I just gonna, is it worth me sitting here and butting my head against a wall, perhaps not being able to get something, you know, or shall I just move on and try new things? And obviously the game encourages you to just move on and try new things as well. In this case, that was the decision I made. And here we are, we've made it. So what on earth is this now gonna do? Oh, it's my door. Well, that's incredible. So in that case, what does the radiation do? The Gemstone cavern. It's our 4th. I could have had this so long ago. The Gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you'll start each new day with 2 gems. Oh, that would have been so good so long ago, but let's not dwell on it. Let us all decide to be classy about it and not dwell on this. It is amazing to have this now. Gemstone caverns. That's... wow. Alright, that's a very important thing for us to check out. Then... wow. It was here the whole time. You know... we got it. We got there in the end, everybody. We got there in the end. I can't wait to go and check that out. But, well, I mean, I suppose I could easily go down from Foundation and check it out now, but we might as well just, you know, do this, I guess. I'm not, assuming that there are probably gems to find there. I've still got 6 gems right now, so let's forge on for the time being and see how we go. Okay, there goes one of my keys. Drafting studio. It just has to be. Obviously, these are dead ends anyway. It's got to be drafting studio. Oh, what a gift. Thank you, drafting studio. You know, like, there's every chance I will not make the 8 classrooms today, but that's okay. That's okay, because we just got drafting studio again. Yep, thank you. Why is it offering classroom to me? Is that an extra classroom that you can get on top of the 8? I mean, these 2 I've seen before. I'm definitely going to pick from these 2 because these are new rooms. I'm wondering if what they mean by this is that it's an additional classroom on top of the 8, maybe. I don't know. Okay. I'm actually not going to think too much about this. I really want all of them, of course, but I'm going to get dormitory. The reason I'm going to get dormitory is because I think we found out in one of the letters that Mary had been studying. I think this is Mary's dormitory. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for the student, scholar, or denizen of academia who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. Add this to my draft pool, please. Not only is that an excellent bedroom with a great bonus, but yeah, I'm expecting that we're going to learn some cool stuff about Mary there. Nice to see the Great Hall plan. Yeah, that one is volume... oh, that's volume 1. Yeah, in here. Cool. Great, let's just see. It's already been amazing. Let's see what else we can make here. A classroom would be ideal. That's my last key. Well, would it be worth trying a redraw here? Quite possibly. Quite possibly this is just a good redraw. We only have a couple of other spots for redraws anyway. Well, there's no point to anything if we dead end here anyway. So might as well just use this redraw. I don't know what else to do with master bedroom now, as exciting as it is to get. So let's east wing haul this and just have another go. And our security door is open, which is just convenient. Locked. All right. So without a key, we cannot go on. But what I can do is head straight down here and create power hammer. And that is yet another thing that we can do with our day. Straight to the other side. Yes, I've got all of the pieces, don't I? Let's do it. Oh my gosh. I've learned so much today. I've learned so much. Not magnifying glass, broken lever. Assemble! Great, thank you. It's my favorite item. Is there anything else? Any other weird contraptions that can be made here? No. All good. Okay, now I've done several of these rooms. I'm pretty sure I've done this as well. Don't have the shovel, so I can't do anything here. I can't remember if I've done boudoir, but if I can't remember, let's check it. Let's check it. Not really expecting anything here, but gotta try. Okay. Lab I don't... I'm not sure if I've done. There's not really much in the way of walls to even reach here, so I'm not really thinking... Unless we smash something else. Yeah, there's not all that much to be done. Yeah, what on earth? Hang on, let me... we still only had one successful trigger. What? Yeah, what is to be gained, apart from just generally opening doors, from getting that radiation? I mean, I'm still definitely going to try. I don't think I properly did security when I was here before, so let's just double check. Can we smash open the microwave? Get a snack? Okay. I absolutely doubt anything will come of going against an exterior facing wall like that. But we've got to check. Vases, suitcases, this one, no. What is the next? Can I smash this? Can I smash this door open? Damn it. Alright, no worries. It was only going to be one, max 2 extra tries anyway. Okay, drafting studio. Unlikely. It's so exciting that we get dormitory. Oh, this is... Oh, no, it's the same. I was thinking that was different to when we had been here before. No, that window situation there is the same. The skylight. Okay. Gym? Can't quite remember if I've tried this. I feel like I haven't. It's got a nice big bunch of walls to try. Smash any of the basketballs. What else have we got? Yeah, we should try up here. Foundation. I think I tried Observatory, yeah, because I remember going up to the second floor. So we've got utility closet to try here. And I am keeping an eye on my steps, but we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Okay, so that all looks fine. We've already found a secret entrance in utility closet, so I wouldn't necessarily expect another one. I think I have tried foundation with the power hammer. Alright, and so below here, well, we've got... oh no, I've got to go back through gymnasium anyway. Well, still, we didn't make it through all 8 of the classrooms, but we've certainly made it to some extremely, like the actually major classroom that I wanted. I was so sure that one of them would be geography, right? And bam, it's delivered like 50% of the lore in the whole game in one whack. Absolutely incredible. Alright, nothing to power hammer in there as far as I can tell. Dining room. Probably not. But it would be remiss of me not to try. Great. Thank you for the pizza dining room. I really liked it. Just notice how cool these candelabras are here. Very nice design. Alright. West Wing Hall. At least you've got some walls. I might have tried this before, but... Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay. Nook. Have I tried Nook? I think I have, but let's just try again. Yeah, because I think I went like around the back of the chair. Yeah, which I hadn't done before. Okay. Good, good, good. Well, we've tried boudoir. We tried a different boudoir. I don't think any of the classrooms are likely to be different from, you know, each other. Billiard room? Can we smash the bar open? Oh, I can hear the doggies! Oh my god, I can hear them through the wall! Maybe I can free them. Over to commissary, that's right. Pretty sure we've tried everything in here. And there's nothing to buy, is there? I've bought everything. Yeah, we did this. We did this. Because I can remember making the joke about, like, smashing dirigy blocks. Which, of course, no. Yeah, we've done all of this. We've done all of this. Kennel. Still can't get to any of these. Can I let the dogs out? Good doggies. Good doggies. I swear, as soon as I'm able, you guys are going to live in pure luxury. You guys are going to be the masters of this house. I think we've done hallway, but let's just double check. Vase. Okay, over to conference room. Probably haven't done this. I don't really get conference room very much. It's really not a common room for me. Yeah, wouldn't have thought so. Alright. Now this is, it's not unthinkable that there could be something in here with its big, you know, it's got like 4 corners of sort of, you know, expanse, inaccessible expanse in this room. And it's got brick walls as well, which have been very smashable up until now. But no, not by the looks. Alright, we've done... so I should turn around and make sure I've done pantry. I think we've done. It doesn't really have any walls per se to even go against, but I can't remember if I've done spare green room, so let's... I think I have, actually. I think maybe I have, but let's just double check. Huh. That might be the most explicit, like that, the closest look of this statue yet, actually. Interesting. But no. Okay. Down to 28 steps. So we're now going straight to chapel. I've definitely tried in here because I remember making the joke about smashing everything. From here, like there's corridor. I should just try corridor just because I can't remember which of any of these I've done. I will actually after this make sure I've got notes on this so that I know everything I've tried with Power Hammer. Okay, I don't think we need to try the classroom. So, I think we might have... So now we're heading down? Yeah. Great, great, great. Back through classroom, back through... Oh, there's money. Well, I don't think I need it, but... Alright, library, again, I can't remember if I've tried. So we'll just give it a little once over. Library... I still feel like library may have some more secrets for me, just like literally in the room, you know? It's still such a suspicious room to me. I feel like there might be things to be had here. But probably not smashing with Power Hammer. You know, like these 2 empty shelves, very conspicuous. Very conspicuous. But I feel like Power Hammer is not the thing. Whee! From here... No, other way. Entrance hall. Looking forward to our next book so much. We've done entrance hall. Is there anything down here I haven't tried? I think I haven't tried storeroom. Probably done this. Yeah, I think maybe I haven't done storeroom. I think I have done den because I've made the joke. I've made the joke about smashing the swans. Yeah. We've surely done parlour. It's interesting the way this curtain kind of goes into the corner here. How about my my fabulous fireplace here? No. All right. Storeroom. We can't even really reach the walls here, but I always thought like maybe power hammer could smash into something. You know? Like this. This has always been a suspicious item. Man, it'd be so good if I had cloakroom. You know what I was thinking to myself just when I was musing about this game was, what if we could upgrade cloakroom so that it could hold more than one item? I mean, that may be possible. But yeah, I want that. I really want that. That's what I want. It's so, yeah, it's so harsh to only be able to put one single item away. Oh, hang on, one last thing before we head over to the exciting new area is I have to try power hammer with the old classroom here. And it is a very smashable old place. It's got, you know, all of the wooden, you know, just old rickety wooden walls and things. So if they were using this as a hideout, like why wouldn't they have, yeah, why wouldn't they have a secret wall or something? Can we get around to most of the walls? It would be insane to not try this while we have the opportunity. Okay, we can't get through there at all. All right, apparently not. Apparently not. Within a timely manner. What about the desk? No, no, no. Not that. Have I tried? I've tried this, haven't I? Yeah, I've definitely... Alright, we've done that. Alright, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. This thing? I wonder where we're gonna find that extra blue, like the gas for the final blue flame. Oh well, we're getting there. We've finally opened up this fourth area. My God. My God. So yeah, like I'm so curious about like what we'll get from triggering that radiation level then, because I don't know, my best guess was that it was about opening this door over here, but apparently I could have opened this at a much earlier part of the game if I just persisted a little bit more with the indicator lights. Anyway, we're past that, right? Everybody, we're past that. It's there. So yeah, I mean, obviously there's just the you know, being able to open all doors in the mansion, great, you know, like possibly that even includes the antechamber. So, you know, that has like just normal, you know, foundational benefits, of course. But yeah, like what other door could it be interesting to open with that, I wonder? Like the inner sanctum doors? Surely. Oh my God, it's right here. Of course it is. It's in the new... Oh my God, we're finally going to do it. Okay. Okay. So again, I could have done this much earlier. I mean, that can be said for so many things, right? Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. What the hell? Oh my God, so much stuff. so much stuff all at once. Oh, man. Oh, guys. You must have been just, you know, like really screaming at the screen many times for that. But oh, well, again, we're here. We're here. It's just, you know, it's just the nature of a blind playthrough. You got to make choices. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. Okay, so that's my 2 gemstones that I get per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls. Well, it's a good thing I'm not going around power hammering, I guess. So I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track. Okay, well we know which one that is, and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Okay, so they're talking about the tomb side. Are they? It's, there's still 1 more. It's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. Okay, from the reservoir side. Yeah, where you are, standing at the reservoir. There are 2 other ways into that site from that side. So we've got tomb is one of them. The other one... Because I assume that what they're talking about is the side that has the inner sanctum room. There is that red door that I haven't opened yet. Maybe that could be what the radiation opens. I don't know. I mean, could the radiation open all of the inner sanctum doors? So cool. We've finally made it, and already there's yet another. This is a cascade of reveals. Incredible. I'm so excited about whatever this is going to be. And you know what? Whatever it is, I'm glad I've got Power Hammer by my side, because I love Power Hammer. Just interesting to think about all of this stuff that we've learned about the planets and the stars. Well, you know, all of these things I've started to learn. You know, like I haven't got any big conclusions yet, I suppose, until I kind of, you know, puzzle about all of this lore a little bit more. But absolutely fascinating to think about how much there is to do with thinking about the planets and the moons and the realms and all of this other stuff that it's connected to. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Oh, here we are. This is freaking beautiful. This is a goddamn gorgeous elevator. Arindia. And it's got 4 lights on it. Huh. So, I'm wondering if this goes beyond the red door. You know, if we'll open the red door from the other... Oh, no, that's just seeing outside. Okay, so we are looking outside. Huh. Okay, but we don't have a view on this side. So if I click this again, is it going to go down to the next one, I'm wondering? I'm hugging the wall in case Power Hammer reveals anything. Ah! Oh my god, be careful, Simon. Be careful. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Ooh, more mine stuff. More mine stuff. Assay 502, Scripps and River Mining Company. Yep, so 1915, Foreman's Log 3. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, it's the Daddy Sinclair. The arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. So they are discovering these arches. Last week when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind for me, if they deliberately buried this, is... I don't know, I'm thinking about that Black Bridge legend, right? Like, maybe it's because of that cursed grotto with the, you know, the thing, the berry. I can't remember what word they were using to refer to it. But the thing that, like, limits your steps to, like, what, 12 steps or something before you die? And it's buried down there with all of those other people. But then, I mean, I didn't get the impression that that story was really from an ancient time, you know? I don't know. Oh! It's like the torch room, but a little bit different. Finally. A chessboard likened to the room blueprints. So, well, hang on, are these black pieces or white pieces? Does it matter? I wonder, do you have to put this here? Like, we know that these are associated with certain rooms. The fact that this is not like a chessboard, though, means, like, for example, if I were going to assume this was black and that this was like the Black Queen, or this was the Black Queen, I think, you know, like, we've seen in the studio that this is at D8, but there's not really much to, I mean, unless I went like 1, 2, 3, 4 across, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, A, B, C, D, E, maybe. But yeah. It could be that if you get these rooms in the mansion and then you come here and you put these where you have placed them relative, where those rooms that they're related to are actually placed. So it could be that you simply draft a bunch of these rooms in the mansion and then come back here and match them up, maybe? I mean, let's just, you know, try some things. Not knowing anything about chess. I put the... It's not going to do anything, I'm sure, but there we go. And it's on a what? Well, it's got a black and a white star sitting on top of each other. And it is 8. The white star has 8 tines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. 8 each. Okay, fascinating. Completely fascinating. The discoveries today. And so many of them have come from those indicator lights. What about down here? We can't really see anything too deep in the water. I'm guessing, I wonder what will happen when we do something correct there. Like, will this like lift up or something? Maybe the water will just rise and drown us. Maybe that will be the end of Simon's journey. Oh, behind the waterfall. So look at that. This goes on a fair freaking way. I can't really see too much beyond the fog down there. Okay. Ah, could this be the other side of the red door, maybe? I cannot power hammer it open. Maybe, but there's no there's no pipe or wire or anything coming out. Possibly. Interesting. And then... Aha. Oh! The foreman's copy of Realm and Rune. Do not remove from sight. I wonder if this will be a less complete version than what we have, or if it's going to have like extra notes or something in it. Doesn't even tell you what the name is from here. Huh. So they were looking at the sigils. I mean, it makes sense because we've seen various sigils sort of down around the reservoir anyway. Huh. So maybe for maybe for people who find this area earlier than I did, yeah, you get an incomplete version of this book. That must be frustrating. But cool, you know? Frustrating in the cool way. You're like, what's in these missing pages? I was just looking at this and thinking, you know, does this say anything differently? But doesn't look like there's any particular meaning that you can get from that. Mainly just hoping to see if there are any extra notes in here. Great music, so atmospheric. Aha! That's interesting. So this is the Fen Ares sigil information. Why red is crossed out and they've got banners, I don't know. So they were trying to look up Fen Ares. Banners. I mean, why cross out red and put banners? It is red. I don't know, but I mean, maybe that's important. That's it. Huh. I'm also just noticing that the handwriting is different between this first note and the last note. Wow. Okay. Super interesting. Ridiculously interesting. So there's got to be a way forward, and I'm guessing that, you know, really it just comes down to solving that chess thing there. Maybe this is indeed the red door and it has to be opened from the other side. Maybe it opens with the radiation. But this I'm guessing is definitely this is probably what we have to solve to be able to move forward. Just wanted to come back here to where... Oh my god! I just thought, like, man, that crack is conspicuous, right? Aha, castle. Castle is one of the words that came up in the you know, like castle, court, and cloak are the 3 words that came up in that cutscene that we got when we opened the grotto door with the binary that spells A-R-I-E, Arie, or Ari, or something. And, you know, of course, like what I thought is court could relate to courtyard, cloak could relate to cloak room. These are rooms that we found. But I was thinking, what is castle? Like, is castle related to a room I don't have yet? This might not have anything to do with that particular puzzle, but it could do. So it seems to be saying that this is one of, I forget what you call these, but this is one of those things where you have, you know, a word where each letter in the word relates to another word. So this could be a message like made up of, you know, cat, ass, you know. So don't think it's that, but it could be that. And I guess that since this is in, I mean, could it relate to the chess in some way? Could it? They don't call the castle, like the castle is a rook in chess, I know that much, but castle. So that definitely showed me that I needed to point upwards a little bit more with the power hammer. So now I'm like, wow, what if I've missed other things because I've been doing this and not this? So that's a lesson for me. I knew that crack, man. I knew that crack was sus. So glad I tried that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letters in castle. Yeah, okay, so probably doesn't relate to to the ranks here. I mean, as it stands, I don't know what to try with this. Except that I actually lay the room out. I actually lay the mansion out, draft a bunch of rooms that have these things in them, and then come and place them in the spot that they are in the mansion itself. That's my best guess. But, I shall think some more on that. Amazing. I can't believe it feels like it was like 10 minutes ago. I was like, I wonder where that other gas burner is. And it was already waiting for me, essentially. It was just sitting there going, you're about to find out, Rebecca. You're about to find out. Let's make sure we're just doing this room, this side of the wall as well. Wow. God, this is such a beautiful elevator. Okay, alright, so it doesn't go side to side. Huh. What an interesting discovery. So all of this, of course, relates to, you know, Arinda Aries. All that stuff down there is Arinda Aries stuff. Another thing I've been thinking is that in that attic, there's a picture of Thomas Sinclair with the 2 boys as kids. And he is standing here, I eventually realized when I looked at it again. They're all standing here. And so he is pointing in this direction. Where I've hardly ever looked, to be honest, because there wasn't anything I can really, like, all the stuff I could see was kind of over here. But I can't really see much here. So I wonder what he is pointing to. You know, like I can't see anything particularly in the cliff face here. I can't see anything in the fog. But maybe there's something very, very interesting over there. Well, Freaking wow. Because I've had so much thrown at me today, maybe my brain is a little bit, you know, just like jumping out, pew, 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 in every direction. But I'm immediately wondering, like, could this relate to those, like, that kind of turtle shell thing that we saw? I mean, like, maybe I have to press the things in that order, right? But then how would I even orient myself here? Alright, this is probably nothing. Probably absolutely nothing. But I don't know, if we come at it from this way, if I just try out the combination here, if I assume that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the diagonals 5, 6, 7, 8. It did nothing. Of course it did nothing. What if I try it from here? Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I doing? You gotta try. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is one of those occasions where, like, whoever is watching me is just going, "Oh my god, Simon's lost it." Like, he's just clicking on the stones around the. But guys, this is conspicuous, right? Like, there's several of these around the place. You know, we're right next to this thing here. This is the only one of these fountains that has this. It has 8 colored stones around it in an inner circle, and it has what looks like 16 stones in an outer circle. It's just suspicious. I think there is probably something to do here. It's suspicious. God, this is like the first time I'm noticing how like the particular character of the drawn lines here, you know, around the grass. Honestly, this is just because I'm staring down, but it's really thick drawn lines here around the grass. You know, like, I don't know, who knows what the starting point is of the 1. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I did that wrong actually. No, like it can't just try all 8 of these combos. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Can I smash this with power hammer? Well, look, it's been an enormous day. It's been an enormous day. I still don't know what to do in that place. But, like, we've had it. It's been huge. It's been huge. Let's put a fountain in the coin. Let's call it a day. I wish for more discoveries. All right. Thank you, everybody. Time to call. And now I can see that moon that shows up there is like, I think it's like the eclipse. Grand campus, because we got so many classrooms and the library. Huh. Absolutely amazing. Well, we didn't make it through the 8 classrooms, but we made it through a couple more than I had, and one that was absolutely freaking mind-blowing. And it's like, I'm totally overwhelmed, but extremely excited about like starting to look at it properly and kind of piece some stuff together. Wow. I certainly got way more than I expected. Like, I immediately got the answers I wanted to what the geography of the realms was, and I got a million things more on top of it. And then on top of that, to finally get that indicator light puzzle has created an absolute cascade of other discoveries and shown it's revealed so much, everybody, but it's also revealed so much more, like how much more there is to come. You know what I mean? Oh man, this game, like, it's just like a giant, delicious cake. And when you eat it, there's another cake inside of the cake that somehow is even bigger than the cake you were eating. You know, it's just it's an endless, does it never end? It's the does it never end cake of TARDIS cakes. That's what this game is. Oh my god. All right, so thank you so much for joining. I hope many of you are finally breathing a sigh of relief about that whole indicator light puzzle, but thank you for being classy about it. I'm going to thank you in advance for being classy about it. Like, it's just, as I said, it's the nature of a blind playthrough, and it's the nature of there being so many things to try. And when you don't, when you don't know where you're going in a game, which is the beautiful, wonderful, magical thing that I love about blind playthroughs, and I hope you enjoy as well. That's the whole thing. You don't know where to go, so you're trying all kinds of things. And in the meantime, I have found many other things. So it's nice for this one to come back to it at some point. But we made it there. We made it there, and we now have a whole host of other mysteries, other trails, other breadcrumbs, other more mysteries and secrets to get into. Thank you so much, as always, everybody, for watching. As always, if you've been enjoying the series, if you've been enjoying this episode, a like for the video, a subscribe for the channel, and any positive comments I really, really love, and they really motivate me. And let me know that people are enjoying, which is fantastic. And other than that, I will see you in the next episode. Farewell, good night, have a good day. Anything that applies to you, I hope that you're having a good one. Bye-bye.